rise and consume the entire world as we did centuries ago, we will take back this land again.
How close are we?
You are about 20 meters away now.
Yeah, and I just look at him and go, some might, but not you. And I just...
Hadouken!
I'm just getting this thing.
And you fire it towards this creature.
I'm just going to keep going until it's, I'm guessing it's starting
This creature launches itself onto the water and floats above it, moving in this inky way, sliding and slipping across the water. And it is hard to measure this thing because its form defies shape and structure. Alright guys, we are back and part 3. And these two have basically left innocent people to die. No, they burnt a building in order to be able to keep the darkness at bay.
And I'm assuming
creatures
that the people actually understand.
Yes.
What we're doing.
Yes, they do. Oh, a message on your arm. Oh. And airship mode.
Yeah, airship mode.
So, you two are on the back of your levitating device, and you have 2 barrels, empty barrels strapped to the back, and you are heading down a tunnel.
Here's a quest item, take it!
You're like, gotta get water, but how do I actually carry it? So this is a shell, like a shielded structure, which has been broken away, similar to what you saw on the tree, only this seems to be a lot thicker. And on the ground you can see the remnants of where it's broken and shattered on the ground. So large chunks of this clear glass-like substance that seems to be a lot harder than glass when you tested it out last time. And you head deeper into the darkness, and
I'm going to cause light again, like just as I'm going down.
Yeah.
Just trying to illuminate the walls.
The walls are slick with water. I'm just trying to find. There is one called the Flooded Cavern. That sounds pretty cool. Water is slick to the walls in this place, and it has a humid, wet quality to it down here. And you move through it, and in the darkness with your hands up, illuminating with the light from your head.
Just like this, I'm just going along.
You can see that along the walls here, there are tube worms stuck to it, like, It's almost disgusting the way it coats the walls. These things just seem to be picking particles out of the air in order to survive. And along the ground, these pale crabs move along. So if you stepped off, it would be hard to step on solid ground.
And we have these.
And you float just above that. You head on deeper through this tunnel, and it probably takes you about 30 or 40 minutes travelling through here as it just continues on. In different parts, these tube worms seem to leave areas unmarked, and the walls are smooth, machined almost. So it seems like something was in here before, like it was a natural cavern. And as you head through, the buzzing dissipates from your head, the headache softens and then completely disappears. But Nathan, you feel that warmth in your arm is now spread over your body, and it is burning. It hurts.
So does the fake water around me start to like?
Well, your body is already wet from the dripping, and your clothing is steaming. Johnny, you can feel the heat radiating from his body, and it doesn't feel natural. And
I get my necklace in my sweat and just rub it across my arm.
As you do, you see that same wet, black, oily image on your arm
with the eyes.
And an intense sense of hatred go through you. It feels like that sense of hatred has been artificially placed on you. So your logical brain went, this isn't what I should be thinking, and actually you can feel it fighting that.
So
someone is forcing their thoughts on you.
And then I just go like this. I sit down and I just intensify the light. And as we're driving, and I speed up.
Cool. You hit 41 miles per hour. The caverns, you can feel it. The air shift and change here, and it opens up, and you can see that this area is faintly illuminated by bioluminescence throughout this area. And you can see in the bioluminescence, you see the reflection of a large lake. It seems to stretch off into, with the light isn't strong enough to be able to really get a sense of the sheer size of it, but you get a sense just from the sound from it that it is massive.
Yeah, do that one.
I do have music in massive spaces. I don't even know what this sounds like. We'll find out. In the center of this, there is a sense of their presence right in the middle of this lake. And your body
straight to it
is already heating up here. And as you get to the lake, you hear inside your heads, you hear, "Welcome. I've been waiting for your kind to arrive."
It'll be the last. I just, no. Just silent, just forward. Getting my hand.
Tell me, Life Shaper, are you the first or the last?
I just.
Can I hear all of this? Or?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I just start like going along and.
Is this your progeny with you? Or more slaves?
My progeny.
You say,
Yeah.
so you have bred and shaped more. The feeling inside of that burning becomes even stronger. Johnny, you feel waves of heat off him.
Oh.
A chemical reaction is happening inside your body where you feel that if you don't control it, it's going to end badly.
So I try and.
This whole thing feels like an artificial presence on top of you, almost like something has triggered in you, and it is not a choice on your part.
Okay, so I go along and say, "I am here to end you.
I know.
Shall we?" And I just go and push as every direction. Just
The feeling inside your body.
see if I release energy.
Your hands explode into. You feel waves of force just pour out of your body and smash into the roof, and just chunks of rock just fall down into the water. No, actually, I should say they fall, but they don't fall into the water. They and float on the water.
Yes, I do.
They float in the water. Remember, this water
It's heavy.
is what keeps the coral up in the sky. Well, Life Shaper, you tried to kill us last time and walked away.
I do not remember you. Which one are you?
I'm one of many. You can call me slave if you wish, though we wiped this place clean after you fled.
Am I getting like any like
Your brain is, you can feel it's activated. It's almost like it's on a timer counting down. There's a sense that your body is heating up, it is wiring up, and something's happening in you that your mind is trying to fight. Like, you can feel that this is something where you have fought it before and you have overcome it, and that this is not something which you have chosen to do.
I have to do this.
It feels almost like it's a force of will that has been artificially placed on you, and you fought it off before, and you felt that you were a better person for doing it. And then this time you feel that presence again coming on you, but you can't lock it in. Johnny, you're hearing this voice in you, and you as you draw closer, you can see this oily black shape. It all seems to be tentacles and shadow and darkness, and the light from the bioluminescence is the only real light source that affects this thing, and water just dripping from above onto this wet, slick thing in the center.
I know exactly what I'm going to do. There we go.
And what have you, progeny, child of the slave people, those who have taken our people and imprisoned them? below, but no longer, for my children will wake.
I have come for the water.
You have come for that which we have mined for over the centuries. You have come to take what is ours.
I have.
I scoop up the water as I would normally have done with hedge magic, but obviously a little bit more powerful at the moment. And I start compressing that in front of me, the water.
The tentacles and this thing shift and writhe almost in anger, and the voice directs towards you. He will take you and enslave you like he did the others.
He will not.
I'm just like,
Or perhaps you are already a slave and you are unaware of this.
Perhaps I am. If I am his slave, then his quest is mine, and you will be killed.
So be it.
and at this point I just collapse the water into a singularity. I'm
Push it in. This water, you sense the power in it, and the power coursing through your body is, I mean, your clothes catch on fire, and the area of this gravity device, the metal starts to pull and melt at the bottom of it. You feel your body, the insides of your body starting to consume themselves.
I'm just pouring all my energy into this one circle, and it becomes.
It just ripples, the fire's rippling down through it.
And this perfect sphere of glass, it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller as I'm trying to just compress it. You keep
condensing it. The voice directs towards you. We will rise and consume the entire world as we did centuries ago. We will take back this land again.
How close are we?
You are about 20 meters away now.
Yeah, and I just look at him and go, some might, but not you. And I just...
Hadouken!
I'm just getting this thing.
And you fire it towards this creature.
I'm just going to keep going until I'm guessing it's starting.
This creature launches itself onto the water and floats above it, moving in this inky way, sliding and slipping across the water. And it is hard to measure this thing because its form defies shape and structure.
It's significantly larger than us.
It does. It seems to be roughly, if you to guess, about the size of, say, a rhinoceros or something like that. But it's difficult to do because it grows and shrinks in its shape.
Yeah, and I'm just pushing.
I shoot my buzzer at it.
You fire your buzzer into it, and you hear cries of pain coming from it, and bits of inky blackness flick off it.
And I'm waiting for it just to just get down, and it's now what used to be this is now
into a tiny pea-sized piece of energy. And your body, you can just feel your internal organs are starting to fail.
And then I just get this, and I go, and just
fire it forward. Let's see what happens.
I put a lot of effort into this.
Go for it. Make a roll.
So that was down to 9.
As it fires off towards this creature, a tiny point of energy. 3. Now, you have an experience point, which you can use if you want to on a reroll.
Reroll, you better use it.
And Johnny, you also have an experience point, which you can let Nathan use if you want to.
Okay, so I get 4 rerolls now, do I?
You get 2 rerolls. Well, if Johnny wants to, he might keep his.
I might need it later.
Or Johnny could give you one and see what happens.
It's up to you.
You gotta... Yeah. I think this is our best shot.
Oh, thanks, Pete.
Can he do it?
No!
Oh, it misses. There's nothing you can do. You see it fire into the cavern.
You had 3 goes and you're on 3, 5 and 3.
The cavern...
New dice.
The cavern...
Screw the old
explodes off to the side, and you see it starting to cave in, and the explosion lights up the room for a moment, and you can see lining the roof of this is just more of these inky black creatures, all in balls, like curled up.
Go away.
and it smashes into these things, and you see them just start to fall towards the water and just float onto the side of it. And you must have taken out, 50 or 60 of them in that one shot.
Yeah.
But
Not
this
what I'm
one
aiming for.
just moves towards it, and you feel one of its long tentacle-like limbs slice out towards you, Johnny,
Mm-hmm.
as you're at the front, and launches up at you and attacks.
Alright. Fair enough.
And even as it does it, it says it doesn't have to be this way, slave. Free yourself.
And I block it.
Yeah, cool. Natural 20. Describe what kind of thing could happen.
Your armor lights up as it goes against it. It's technology from then.
Oh, like the oh, I don't know.
It's my people's armor.
I don't think it is though. I think it's just technology of Numenera. I think maybe it just like it's its tentacle, isn't it? Against my arm.
Yeah, maybe. If
Maybe.
you want. Yeah.
Oh, you go.
You've got your blade in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
You see, as it goes up towards the blade, it shies away from, as if the presence of the technology itself is painful to it. And even as it tries to move around you, you see it burn a section of the tentacle off. It doesn't even touch it. It seems to burn away at it. And one of its limbs just falls off as if it was sheared away.
Whoa. That's pretty good for a block.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna take advantage of this advantage I appear to have.
Yeah.
Take advantage of this advantage.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hack at another tentacle with my hand blade.
Cool. Go for it.
16. That should probably do it.
That hit. That hit you. Your blade doesn't even slice into it. It seems to burn away at it. So you feel like it carves into the ink and tears off just chunks of this, or it just seems to wash away almost from the substance of it. What are you gonna do, Nathan?
I'm going to float an idea to you, and I'm going to see what you think. I'm going to start gravitating on myself and start compressing the energy that's in me.
You know that if you don't do something about it, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
You get that sense.
But I know that there's another one of me sitting up there in the infirmary on the ship,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just so I think I realize that my purpose is to destroy these creatures, and I give the control to Johnny, and then I hover.
You take your...
Give him my neck. Get my.
Is that what you say?
Yeah.
Is that what
So
you're saying?
I get my necklace and my control of the hovercraft, and I give it to Johnny, and then
Yeah, take this.
revive me, and I throw it to him,
Mm.
and then I get down. I hover off the board, and I go like this towards him, and I just start compressing myself with gravity, and the gravity waves are just waving through the.
You release that thing that you've been fighting in your mind. Is that what you do when you do this?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
I absolutely release it, and just gravity waves start moving around me and throbbing.
You feel the sensation in this room as you pull gravity in towards you. The water itself whips up around you and seems to draw power from this energy source, and you feel the presence of it as if it's pulling you in towards him, and you're gripping onto this sled, I imagine, to try and stop it. You feel it pull inwards, implode, and then there's an explosion, and Johnny, you are flung back towards out of the cavern. You just go sailing
Back
out
out the
that
tunnel.
way. You just go flying out that way, and Nathan, you have no idea what happens next.
I have no. All I know is that I've just gravity is
But
just moving.
what you do feel in that last moment is an incredible sense of peace, as if your purpose and the reason for you being here has been fulfilled, and the cavern crumbles into dust, and you are carried on a wave of water as this lake itself is pushed and explodes out through the tunnel. You are just carried out into it, and it just washes through the entire tunnel.
Do I still have the hoverboard?
Well, you're not sure
Right.
at this moment because you're tossed and tumbled
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the water, and you smash it. You just come out into the out into the mountain, into the ocean.
Lucky you have
the
your
mountain,
armor.
and you smash your head against something. You're not sure exactly what. You come to. You're not sure when, but the light in this area is the more dappled light that comes through a filter through water, and you're lying on what looks to be an open bed out on a boardwalk, groggily, still holding on to the artifacts that Nathan gave you, that Xi gave you, and you come to and open your eyes.
Where am I?
Well, perhaps we came back and got you after you destroyed all the creatures down there, and perhaps maybe there was water on the coral which managed to float up from whatever it is that exploded.
What do you mean, perhaps?
Well, perhaps maybe more definitely happened. Yes. You look around and you can smell it as well. There's like the burnt charred wood, and you look around. There's the bar that you'd burnt down. You see that floating, broken, but next to other buildings which are intact, and you can see that that they all seem to be floating and seem to be okay. So your friend died. That's good.
Is that good?
I didn't really like him.
Oh. I did.
Oh, sorry. He backs away. Yes. Well, I'm gonna stay, just to let you know, here.
Good. I think that's a good idea.
Hmm.
Where is Aegis?
Yes, he is moving supplies and collecting a lot of money.
Right. What, here? In the town?
Yes.
So his ship is still here?
Yes, although probably not for very long, as he is just moving the last barrel of water onto the ship.
He's taking the water?
He's taking some of the barrels of water, yes. He thinks that perhaps he can sell it. Floating water, things float on it.
Fair enough. Would you mind taking me to the ship?
Yes, you discover that you are quite badly injured.
Yes.
And in a lot of pain. And you head over towards the ship. Aegis is there shouting at somebody to move the last barrel onto the boat.
Mm-hmm.
You're alive.
You sound disappointed.
Well, you've got a few items on you I wouldn't mind taking off your carcass, but it's just business.
Right, just business.
What happened to your friend? I liked him.
I don't really know what happened. But he's gone.
Sorry to hear that.
Is the other friend still on the ship in the infirmary?
Yes.
I'd like to see him.
He nods and gestures. You go on down.
Yep.
He is lying on the bed.
Alright, I'm gonna...
And he seems to have be coated in healing balms and things like that, which means that he's breathing regularly.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't seem to be in a terrible state.
Okay. And I'm gonna give him the amulet. Whatever it is.
You come to.
And on my chest, as you put the amulet on, I'm just going to describe, you see this X eye appear, and then slowly another eye burns next to it. And I wake up and I'm like, what happened?
The end. Well done, guys. Good job.
That's awesome. I thought that might happen.
Yeah. Let's kill a character.
No, he's not dead.
Great job. All right.
Awesome.
See you guys.
Bye.